Yes, majority of the time, majority of people hear the word wealth. Okay, hear the word wealth, we automatically think about money. All right, wealth is not just money. Okay, wealth is not just money. All right, welcome to Wealth and Music. I am that I am, and today we're talking about wealth. Okay, the first thing that you need to have or to know, basically, to be wealthy, right? To be wealthy, the first thing you need is basically knowing your faith, right? Knowing your faith, know who or what you believe in, okay? Know who and what you believe in. Why I say that? Because majority of the time we think, it's all about just money. It's not just about money. It's about a connection to the divine, right? A connection to who we believe in, what our faith is, right? If you don't have faith, you're not going to have, any belief at all to succeed or to go farther in life, right? But if you believe in something and you know something, you have faith in something, there's something that you're looking forward to, right? That's the first thing of acquired wealth is to know who you believe in. Do you believe in God, nature, the divine, okay? Uh, Infinite intelligence, or whatever it may be, do you believe? If you don't have no belief, you're not going to believe that you can be wealthy. Okay? So that's the first step of being wealthy. The second thing on being wealthy is your health, right? You have to be healthy. You have to know if you are healthy because you can have a whole lot of money, right? A whole lot of assets. You can have cars, you can have beautiful home, you can have a beautiful family. If your health is not prioritized, if you're not healthy to basically enjoy those things, your wealth don't mean nothing, right? If you're laid up in the hospital, right? If you're laid up in the hospital and you're laid up in the hospital and you cannot move, right? You cannot move. What having a beautiful home gonna do for you? What having $1 million or $2 million or $1 billion going to do for you? But taking care of those hospital bills. That's it, right? But if your health is intact, you have great health, you can enjoy your wealth. If you have $1 million, you can enjoy your million. You have a beautiful family, you will be able to enjoy that beautiful family. If you have a beautiful home, you'll be able to enjoy that beautiful home. Okay? You have to be healthy. Your health is the second biggest thing on acquiring wealth. Okay? Your health is the second greatest thing of becoming wealthy. All right? Because your health, I know you heard that before. You heard that before. You probably heard the saying from your family, your parents, or some spiritual teachers, some healers. They'll tell you your health is your wealth. Okay? Your health is your wealth. It's because it is true. All right? It is true. I think your health, beside God, the Most High, the Creator, the Divine, your health is the biggest thing that you have to take control of, right? Go to the gym, work out, exercise, go for a walk, go for a jog, enjoy some sport teams, right? Go play sports somewhere, okay? Enjoy, go play basketball, go play soccer, football, baseball, whatever it may be to keep your health intact. You need that because your health is your wealth, okay? The third thing you need to acquire wealth, to walk on the wealth side of things, is the ability to know what one wants, right? Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? This is the third thing of being wealthy or acquiring wealth. To acquire wealth, you have to know what do you want. What do you want? Do you ask yourself that question? Because I ask myself that question all the time. What do I want? If you don't know what you want, you will fall for anything. You will fall for nothing. You'll keep chasing things. You'll be chasing a whole lot of things because you don't have a firm thing that you want. All right. You cannot make a decision if you don't know what you want. Okay. This is the third step or third way of becoming wealthy. Okay. To acquire wealth, you have to know what do you want. Okay. How are you going to acquire wealth? Do you specialize in something, right? Do you know something? If you don't know anything, you cannot acquire wealth, and that's for everybody, right? So you have to make sure that you know what you want. Once you know what you want, now you're one step closer or three steps closer to acquiring wealth or become wealthy. Okay? So, and the fourth thing of becoming wealthy is basically learn, right? Be able to be coachable. All right. The fourth thing is to be coachable. To be coachable. All right. There's one thing my mentors always talk to me about is being coachable. They love to work with people that's are being coached, who can be coachable, right? Who will do the things that need to be done, okay, for them to get success, okay, to acquire success. So if you're not coachable, you can't be wealthy. You're not going to be wealthy. If you cannot sit down and learn from those who are already there, who already knows it, who already know how to get there, trust me, you're not going to get there. Because that's part of life, unless, a backstroke of magic that you hit the lottery or something like that. But even then, it's not guaranteed that you're going to be wealthy. You might hit the lottery 2, 3 years later, you broke again because you don't know how to invest your money. You don't know where to invest your money. You don't know, because majority of the time, man, it's a lot of things in the mind, right? So if you act broke, you're going to be broke. If you act rich, you're going to be rich, right? So you could have $1 million in your pocket right now. If you act broke, you're going to be broke. If you don't know where to spend that $1 million, $2 million, it's going to be gone, right? Before you even do anything with it. So be coachable. The first thing is being coachable, okay? Being coachable, be able to sit down, listen to your mentors, learn the things that need to be learned for you to acquire wealth, okay? And the fifth thing we're going to talk about is to have a great family or great partnership, okay? Why I put that last? I put a great partnership last is because sometimes we can have great partnerships, right? But if we don't know our faith, right? We don't know our faith. We don't have good health. We're not comfortable. Okay? How are we going to acquire wealth? Okay? So having great people around you, okay? Doesn't matter if it's a relationship, a friendship, job relationship, or business relationship. You need people, great people around you, people who knows, people who's going to basically push you to be better, right? Push you to learn. Because the thing is, if you're seeing people doing this, doing that, and they are successful, they're making it out, you will do the same thing. You will go and put the work in. You will put the work in just to make sure that you hit your goals, right? So you have to have great partnership, right? Great partnership, whether it's a relationship, it's a family ship, a business, a relation, whatever it may be. This person have to be great, and they have to be pushing you, right? They have to be somebody or someone who wants to see you succeed, who wants to see you be better than you are right now, who wants to see that you make it out, right? Not somebody who wants to see you stuck, in the poverty race, in the right race, right? But people that have genuine attention, good attention for you, right? That's even when they criticize you, it's constructive criticism, right? It's not destructive criticism. So those are the people that you need in your life. Those are the things that that you need in your life for you to be able to be wealthy. Because wealth is not just going on appear in your life without putting in work. You have to put in the work as well. So all these things that I named are great steps, good steps that for me at least, those are the steps that I know that are helping me accomplishing my goals, right? To where I need to be at, to where I'm at right now, and where I'm going. So, and I share these things with you because they are vital, all right, to success. They are vital to anyone's success. It doesn't matter if he's in business, if he's in any uh, thing that you're taking part of, right? Those things will work because those are the principles that a lot of people don't have, right? Some people don't have no faith, right? They don't believe in nothing. If you don't believe in nothing, you will fall for anything, right? That happened to me before, okay? That happened to me plenty of time where I fall for nothing, okay? Because I didn't believe in anything, all right? And I always have a good health, and thank God. I always make sure that my health is great. Um, I wasn't always, you know what I mean, able to be. I'm always, I have always been somebody who is coachable. I'm always been somebody who is coachable, but I not always be somebody, that's have a good faith, belief. Because I mean, I believe in the Most High. I believe in these, somebody greater, than I that created the whole thing, or I'm part of something or somebody is something or some universal system that created the whole thing. Okay, so I know we're all part of it, and if we seek it, we will find it, right? If we seek it, we will find it. So we just have to make sure that we take those things serious, right? Make sure we take those things serious for us to be able to acquire wealth. And wealth is in your mind as well. So if you think about wealth, one day, wealth will come to you, but you have to put in the work as well. Not just, okay, not just like you believe that you can be wealthy, but when you believe, you have to put in the work, right? If you sit in the couch watching TV every day and you talking about, oh, I want to be wealthy, or I need to be wealthy, or I am wealthy, wealth is not coming by you just sitting on, your behind not doing any work, right? Everybody who acquire wealth have something to give. There is nothing, there is no such thing as nothing for something for nothing. You know what I mean? You have to give to get. Okay? It doesn't matter what it is, business, relationship, friendship, love, we all have to give. When we give, we get back. Okay? So is wealth. If you want to be wealthy, you have to know what you want, right? Your health gotta be great. Your relationship with God have to be great. Your health gotta be great. You have to know what you want. You have to be coachable. Okay? You have to be coachable. and those things will come. Success will come. Wealth will come once we follow those steps, the steps, needed steps for us to get there. Because what we do, we don't believe in nothing. We don't believe in God. Some people don't believe in God. They don't believe in nature, the creator, whatever you believe in. Because not everybody believes in God, but you believe in something from your region, right? If you're from somewhere else, not the East, the U.S. or England or some of the things, some people are believe in Catholicism, right? They Catholics, they Christian, they Muslim, they Voodoo is, what I mean? Voodoo is or Voodoo priestess or priestess and nature. All these things are great things, man. There's none of them that's wrong. Like I tell people all the time, people's preferences is not wrong. People's religious belief is not wrong because your belief came from where you come from, right? The country that you was born in. What they believe in, you're gonna believe in that as well, And when you go other places as well, you see people have different belief than yours. So it's an understandable thing. But to acquire wealth, you have to believe in something. You have to give something, okay? And you have to learn something. You have to learn something. You have to give, and you have to learn, okay? And if you not giving anything back for your wealth, it's not going to happen. I think Napoleon Hill says that, when you're trying to acquire wealth, you have to know what you want. You have to know the steps to get there. All right, the steps to get there. You have to work for it. When you work for it, it might come more easy than you expected, faster than you expected, but you still have to put in the work. Okay, you still have to put in the work. And these were the five steps I use for me to get on my way to wealth. Right, that's taking me on my way to six figures. Those are the steps. Okay, and I think those steps, and I know those steps will also be good for you, and whatever you're doing. Okay, just do those things, have belief, have faith, okay? And everything else will come, okay? I am that I am, and this is Weapon Music, and I'll see you guys next time, all right? Peace.